restart, but there's always that possibility that they could be switching over, trying to get the momentum straight into their court. They can run the game, they can be the playmaker, and then they can just sit back and enjoy their CT side afterwards.
Looks like we're looking for one more restart off the server, then we can get back into this game. And start this game. It looks like the Aston Clusters, or the Aston University of Aston, actually did win the CT at the ninth round, so they will definitely be saying CT for sure. Be interesting to see if Zephyr can carry his way through this.
You want to make a bet on that, big boy?
Make a bet?
Yep.
What? That they stay?
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll stay.
They'll stay?
I think they'll stay.
Well, maybe I have some inside information.
Excuse me?
Maybe I've got inside information.
No, you obviously don't. Wait, I don't know actually.
I do.
Go on then.
Right, so I was speaking to Assassin V4, Carnivore, Aristocrat, Revan, and Zephyr earlier.
Oh, were you?
They told me, right, that Kermit is very smelly.
That is true, I guess.
That's all I'm saying.
No, it's not very true.
They said you really stink of onion bargee, actually.
Why specifically onion? Why not meat bargee?
I've never had a meat bargee. I've only ever had an onion bargee.
Well, you're just
I
very cultured, are you?
I didn't even know there was such a thing as a meat bargee.
I don't think there is. I think I'm making that up to make you feel bad, and it's not working.
No, well, it is actually. I'd like to try a meat bargee now.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to ruin your day, but they don't exist.
You should be. Right? I was really looking forward to a nice meat bargee.
So, you know in a cache mid, there's like windows over checkers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you crash?
No.
That's not a thing.
No, you can break them, but there's wood behind them.
Oh, so you can't like molly them and stuff?
No. Right. You can molly through Sunroom. I suppose you know that already.
Yeah, I know that. Just to
familiar with the game.
molly out headshot.
Well, it does look like the Aston Clutches, the University of Aston, are going to be sticking with that CT side. So, Ox Gaming, obviously, University of Hull, not going to have the choice of starting off on their T side, and we're live in the pistol round right now. So, after a little bit of waiting, finally we get into it. Looks like... Ooh, Kermit, take me off. Take it away, buddy.
I'm sorry, but I'm a bit dumbfounded by the Aston Clutches actually picking up 2 sets of diffuse kits on the CT side. Not something we see on usually in a CT sided map. We do see 4 armors picked up and maybe a diffuse kit, but I guess Assassin and Aristocrat they wanna be doubly sure, double check. We can see the first confrontation here from Assassin here. Spots out one bomb drop instantly for them. That's the CT's advantage almost, but Fix trades him out. Revan with one of his own. Bomb will be going down actually here. The Meme King with one of his own.
And move straight back in. Revan trying to tap away, get the kill onto Forklift, because that will really open up the side. Puts it back into a 2 versus 2 situation now. And Carnivore needs to get in, and he does. Straight onto the head of Fix. And now just Mr. Nath remains in quad. He's been dancing quite effectively, but with 2 players, there's not too much he can do. He will get overwhelmed eventually, and Revan gets the final frag. Gets the defuse kit, and there we go. As you were saying, 2 defuse kits, a little bit overkill, but hey, works out in the end. Revan wins the round with a 3k, puts the first one on the board for the Aston Clutches, and now they can sit back, relax, and hopefully breeze through the next 2 rounds.
Yeah, yeah, as you say, they're going to pick up some SMGs for sure here, or maybe some upgraded pistols. You see UMP, and actually Revan picked up an M4. I mean, he could do his own thing. He did do all the work. He got 3k. That's $900 just from his kills. There's not mentioning the bonus from the round win. We do see P250s across the board here on Ox Gaming, so they're going to go for a B push. But bomb, it's actually going towards the A site.
Yeah, so the idea behind this play is all fake towards B. As soon as they're far enough away, you get over towards that A side. But if it works out of this, Revan takes down the first man. Carnivore can't quite make it happen. So the rotate is forced in, and Fix is being spotted. Assassin takes him down. This is way too early. Fix should not have gone in that early. So now this becomes a disaster. 2 versus 4, and there's very little they can do unless GT is able to get this frag, and he does. Takes the head off Assassin. So they have the bomb plant. That's all they wanted in this round. If they can win this, I will be severely surprised at this point, because this is beyond saving. They have, however, got the M4. Morbs Dealing with Revan, takes it, and Yeezy with the pistol takes one now into a 1 versus 1. Once again, can he stick the defuse in time?
Yeah.
Yes, he can. Easy.
Yeah.
But that was way too close for comfort. He should not have been able to do that so easily.
And he picks him M4 as well. Zephyr sorted. He knows exactly what he's doing. We know he's got the experience playing in function. But that was a round that Ox Gaming could have taken. I mean, it was very close. If they just lurked a little bit more in Squeaky for a little bit longer, I reckon they could have done it. But they did get that bomb plant, which was the most important thing of that round, meaning they can buy AKs on the 3rd round.
Yeah, and Zephyr onto that AWP now. You know, they've kept the money alive. He was the last man, so he's got the AWP in his hands. Can he open up the map with it? There's nothing to contest him. Ox do not have anything right now. Only AKs across the board, but they've got 2 bomb plants in a row, so their money, really, it should have been reasonable enough. Morbs could have picked up the AWP there, maybe just choosing not to on this occasion, hoping they can get the pick done with the AKs as Zephyr opens it up with the AWP. Nothing to contest him. There's no refrag coming. Morbs completely free kill there. And Zephyr home and dry as the push comes towards the A site. They've actually got a reasonable amount of mid control here, but they could very easily get caught out by Carnival up in the vents area. And he's going out now. This is very silly. They've wasted their utility as ET gets a frag there onto Aristocrat. And Zephyr, he's in position once again with the AWP. Nothing to contest it. Gets the frag onto Yeetie. Flank does come in. Finally deals with Zephyr into a 3 versus 3 situation. And the bomb goes down. Assassin making it happen with Carnivore to back him up onto Fix. Now, just Mr. Nath remains versus 3. I don't give him too much hope.
I mean, I think Carnivore, I think it was actually Revan spotting a player out early in the B side. I think he knows for sure there is someone still around the B area, and we do see that in the form of Mr. YouTube here, Mr. Nath. Feel that AK might catch Revan off guard. I think he's actually spotted him. Revan. Excuse me?
Well, Revan had a M4, so he only dinked him.
Yeah, exactly. And they know exactly where this last T will be hiding now. He's got 11 health. He's definitely want to be saving that going into the next round. I know the money, the lack of money on the Ox Gaming side. It's not going to be able to buy. It's not going to be a strong buy for sure. Maybe pistol armor to try and buy around that AK.
Yeah, they even managed to pick up the AWP to save to get back on it with Zephyr, but no, going to be passed across to Revan and a bit of a quasi buy coming out here, Kermit.
Quasi.
Bit of a quasi. So they're going to have a reasonable amount of money next round because the loss bonus is starting to kick in now. The nade, that did so much damage coming into this. They're going to be buttered up, soft, and ready for the harvesting as Carnival gets himself a 3k. Spray down, finishes it with a pistol, looking for the ace, and he gets it. Wow, what a performance from Carnival.
That was insane from Carnival, getting that ace so quickly into the round. I mean, it was almost an eco race. You still got to respect that, though. Yeah,
absolutely. And they had head armor. You know, they were perfectly capable, but that was quite a performance there. Especially with that pistol to close it out.
Yeah, and that AK is going to be dropped from the Ox Gaming side. I mean, they won't be able to take that or do anything. They wanted the bomb plant at least, and they weren't going to get anywhere near the bomb site. Carnival going too strong. Oh, and Zephyr with that opening pick. And again, once again, no refrag, which is another free kill for Zephyr there in mid with AWP. There's not much contention as well for long range. We do see the scout. That was brought up by Mr. Nath. Must be dropped almost instantaneously.
Yeah, the push finally arriving. Yeetie coming onto the site, but there's a crossfire. They're not putting the correct smokes down. This is a disaster. Yeetie finally gets the refrag, but already he's got no HP. They're in a 3 versus 4 situation, but he's still doing the damage. Trying to get this kill. Assassin only needs 1. Goes down with him. Now just Morbs remaining. They know where he is. They've heard him jumping around. They're going to take him down with ease as Carnival closes out that round to put 5 on the board. And Ox Gaming, they've got no reply right now. Missing smokes, they're missing frags, and Yeetie seems to be the only man doing the work.
I mean, this might be a runaway win for Aston Clutches here. The Ox Gaming have proved no competition here. They're not getting the kills that they need. We only see across the board. We see about, I think it was 12 deaths across the Aston Clutches in the past few rounds. Morbs here actually getting a kill for Carnivore. Death bolt of 13. And Mr. Nave catching Assassin guard. 2v4 is early in the round with AK window. Fakes there, using that salvage AK. But that's going to be taken out. by Zephyr. Zephyr getting cut off guard by that AWP. If he's not careful, oh, he knows exactly what he's doing.
Zephyr there, just being given absolutely free reign. They're not using their utility right now, which is really annoying because they have it. Zephyr closes it out with a 3K. But why would you not smoke CT when you're hitting B? That's bread and butter of CS. You block off the truck points. We saw it last round, where they didn't block off truck, and so they were just getting picked off in a crossfire. Luckily, ET got the refrag, but that's why they're losing these rounds. They're not putting smokes down. They're not sticking to the bread and butter of CS, and it is costing them dearly right now. Look at the economy of the Aston clutches. They are up there. They have rounds to spare. As Zephyr and Revan on a double up setup now, they can keep that going.
Yeah, and we do see double upset come out for Ox Gaming here in the form of Mobs, and Mr. Nate will be picking up AWPs of his own. So they'll both be taking the mid as well. Carnival here, spots an AWP off Mr. Nate, and actually be destroyed there by the AWP. Oh, that nade doing massive damage on the nade. That's the one AWP out of hands. Zephyr still probing the mid area, see if he can get any more information for his team. Doesn't he? Might actually spot some players out here if he's looking at the right place at the right time. Oh, yeah, as he exactly spotted one of the T's. Flash will come out now. Try and prevent them. But I think Zephyr's actually spotted the bomb. No, he hasn't. Sorry, my X-ray's messed up.
The push finally coming in, and they are putting some smoke down greatly. But Aristocrat up on a high takes himself too. And once again, we're in a 1vX situation. Fix versus 4. He has an AWP. So there's still some hope, but up against Zephyr, I don't fancy his chances. Goes down to put 7 rounds on the board now. Honestly, this is getting worrying now for Ox Gaming. They need to get rounds back at this point.
Sure, definitely. Like, as I was saying before, it's city-sided map. I knew we were going on about how it's a mix. The lines between CT-sided and T-sided maps are quite blurred, but with mixed teams. That might be what we're seeing here. Oh, Revan missing that first shot. Trying to open the round there, but actually we managed to get it. A sick flick coming out from him, Carnival. So Mob's actually pushing through checkers. He's going to manage to find a kill onto Carnival. It's going to be a refrag coming out. But Revan here from CT, he's going to get a pick through the smoke. Insane kill. 4v2, almost 20 seconds into the round. Not something they want to be looking for anytime soon. Zephyr trying to molly them out of position. And actually boasting Mobs and Aristocrat picking up the last round. Last kill of the round.
Yeah, this is just sloppy now coming out from Ox Gaming. They're allowing themselves to get put into crossfire situations. You saw it there. It was simply a missed smoke onto CT that allowed Revan to just go to town on them. They also had the crossfire set up from Carnival, giving him a free frag. Traded that one out because Revan wasn't playing his spot properly. But it's just sloppy, really. And now back onto the eco. Only armor and pistol. But this is the buy they had when they got the most done in the round, where they got it down to a 1 versus 1 or a 2 versus 1. So maybe they can make this work. Aristocrat getting a little bit cheeky. Not going to work out. Missing his smoke there, but he's got the crossfire. He's got help. Doesn't need to be overly aggressive in this position. As finally their hit comes in. All they want here is a bomb plant. Anything else that they can get, it's just extra, and so patient from Aristocrat. He's waiting, finds himself 2. Assassin chiming in for another Aristocrat kill. Done sprays away for another 2k. Nice and easy as Revan closes it out. Not even needing the AWP. Switching to the P250. Putting 9 rounds on the board. Even if Ox Gaming get the next 6, they're still going to be at a bit of a deficit. Triple AWP setup, actually. Not double. Triple AWP setup.
I mean, if it works, it works. I don't think they've proven anything where they picked up the double upset, but I guess 1 hit, 1 kill. I guess the more the better, the more the merrier. And you know what, Harold? I missed a joke.
Oh.
You know, you see Perp score.
Oh, is he 007?
He was 007 2 rounds ago, and I'm quite sad that I missed that joke. But let's get back into the game. Yeah, exactly. Rip. I think the T's playing for picks here, and I think that's where we should be playing. Actually, Yeti spotting out Assassin here, whiffing his nade a little bit. I can get a bit overexcited, letting it go a little bit too early, trying to get that AK to try and get the kill.
Yeah.
He's not showing themselves either. They don't want to play this. They've got nothing to lose. I guess they don't want anything go for a 16-0 win. And Perp actually opened up the round. That's his first kill of the match. Is for sure. You've got to feel good about that. About AWP. Might be comfortable with this gun. Zephyr holding from truck. He try and get something. Aristocrats as well pushing. Zephyr opens up the round. Bomb will go down. Zephyr is traded out by Morbs. Aston and Revan with 2 very quick kills. 3v2 situation. And OxG actually on the wrong side of the map here to defend the bomb.
OxG is their clan tech, my friend.
OxG? Sorry. I meant Nafe. There you go.
I know what you meant. I'm just busting your balls, but the bomb's been used. Mr. Nafe does get the last 2 kills, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's 10 on the board. They have money for days. Look, 16k on Aristocrat. There's triple digits? No, it's more than that. A few digits on every player right now. This is really disastrous for Ox Gaming. They need to get back into this, and they're really not doing it. They're really just not.
Yeah, I know what you mean. And hopefully they're going to drop that triple op setup for a single op on Mr. Nafe. I think he's going to go for that mid pick. But Fix opening up the round towards B sites. That could mean they could opt for the B site, but I'll say they're going to go towards that A site, which is they've been going to A site quite a lot, and they're not been getting much success here. Zephyr opening up the in the trade kill finally, and Aristocrat spotting out a player through the smoke. Yes, he managed to get him find himself quad and a kill as well, being dropped to 4 HP. Not good in this situation.
Yeah, 3 versus 3, but the HP is low, and there are nades across the board as Aristocrat giving himself a free kill. Morb's completely out of position there, as there's finally the nade comes in to burn out Yeetie, but the pistol is all it takes as Revan closes out Fix. Puts the 11th round on the board. Honestly, I think they should stick to the 3-op setup. It's the only time they've actually killed all the Aston Clutches players.
Yeah, for sure. But that is expensive. That is 4.7k. Or $4,750 if you want to be specific per player, and I don't think with this they're not getting the right kill. They're not getting the kills they need to. They're not getting the bomb plants. I mean, they got the bomb plant there, I guess, but they're not gonna have enough money even after those kills. They're gonna try more. They need to try everything. They need to try something different. They are obviously not. What they're doing now is not great. But Nate opening up that round as he's been doing quite often, but they just haven't been working on that.
Yeah, this has got to be the first round of the board. Carnival peeks out, takes down 2. That goes out the window.
Yep.
Everything that they did have in this round, which is a really good opportunity to try and win this, they've just given away, especially jumping into fire like that. That is just sloppy. However, some nice positions being taken up here. If Assassin checks his corners and perfect timing, Morbs with the nade out, takes him down, and the AWP straight back onto Nafe. This was their best chance at winning a round, and they have let it slip beyond proportions, and it's just gone now. Fix, he has the A site. Does he have the bomb? Absolutely not. This is a disaster. Ox Gaming, they've had so many opportunities in this game, they're just unable to convert it because of silly, silly mistakes. Losing clutches, not putting down smokes, not watching their angles, and that's what's really cost them right now. Unless Fix can go absolutely ham, they have no chance.
I mean, they've got a couple of players, as we see here, on pretty low health, and that's one of them, Aristocrat, down to 0 HP. Fix here in 1v acceleration once again. If he's trying to spot out the CT players that they're playing for him, and unfortunately they're not going to show themselves, they don't need to. Oh, Fix almost taking down Assassin. They're actually doing it. But with 20 seconds left of the round, I don't think he's going to do anything. He's not got the time to get the kills and get out of there alive. But going on about Ox Gaming, they've been getting opening kills. That's the annoying thing. Mr. Nafe constantly opening up the round with the AWP pick, like in mid or towards A, and they're not acting on that. They're not doing anything. They're not say, oh, we should regroup, we should play, we should go try and pick somewhere else, try and get some more information. But they're just being a little bit over aggressive. And that's the bane of them. That's the bane of them.
That's the problem. Absolutely, they're getting the entry frags. They're getting the sites. They're getting the plants. They're just not able to hold on to those after plant positions because of mistakes that they're making, silly mistakes, and that's why they're looking at a 12-0 situation right now. As Revan takes down Fix, effort back in onto Yeetie, and once again a disaster opening up for Ox Gaming. They have no chance in this round. They have a Nova, a P250, and a P90. I've seen better weapons at a jumble sale. I've seen better weapons from peasants in Uzbekistan.
What are you on? What are you on about? But I guess you are correct. Aristocrat opening up that kill, opening up the A sites. Revan here, he's got his op trained. He's seen the P250 of and will be taken down. That Nova, oh, he's taking down the AWP out of Zephyr's hands. That's gonna hurt. Aristocrat, I think, has actually seemed to have lost the Nova player. And he's spotted out finally by Assassin, and that's the 13th round on the board for Aston Clutches. Are you thinking 16-0?
Yes, 100%.
100%.
There's just no way that they're getting this done right now. P90's come out. This is the perfect show that they have no confidence left. As soon as you pull out the P90, it means you're not feeling your aim. You're not feeling it. Just go to what you know you can do, and that's run with a P90 and try and spray. Carnival there with a very nice nade. Could find himself an easy threat. Looking on some heads there. Finds one. Looking for a second. Not quite going to get it, but he's got a teammate in place. Aristocrat with the AWP. Revan with the AWP. The triple AWP setup always works when the enemy can't shoot you back. More 1 versus 3. P90 in hand. Is going to find one just about, or is he? Not even going to find that. Aristocrat gets away with a 1 HP. As the retake comes in, they have a bomb plant, and still Aristocrat not dead. How on earth is he not dead? I mean, this is just sloppy. Morbs. Obviously, there was very little hope for him to do that, but yeah, not going to happen. 14 rounds on the board, and it just comes down to the pistol. If they can win the pistol round next half, yeah, it's a 16-0.
Well, I guess they could be delaying the actual their loss just a little bit. Pick a flawless 15 round, or maybe 16 round if they manage to pick up this round, which could be alright, I guess. We do see Fix with no head armor, which could be pretty deadly against the M4s, which we know is a one-hit headshot anyway with no head armor. 15 flawless 15 rounds. Nope, not gonna happen. Actually getting 2 kills out in mid as well. Carnival knows exactly what he's doing. You need a molly off and try and force the T's to go towards the A site, which we know where Assassin is actually defending from.
Yeah, all Assassin needs to do here is not get seen. Now that they've seen him, they can close into his position, take him down by surrounding him. If he can get 1 frag in this situation, he's doing quite well, but Revan does it for him. Takes down Perk from behind. Finally, they deal with Assassin, but the retake is coming in as Revan gets a very nice kill through Carl there. Can they make it happen? Can Ox Gaming stop the 16-0 right now? But the retake on its way. Revan and Carnivore, 2 very capable players coming into this one. However, Ox Gaming, they're playing this well, not over-peaking, and not giving away easy frags right now. There's still utility. Revan has everything he needs as he climbs over the top to take him down, and he's in position. Takes down Yeet. He doesn't even need Carnivore to help him out there. Put the 15th on the board. Yeah, this is a 16-0.
Yeah, it's, Revan with that 4K in the round with that flying AK kill to finish it off. Yep. I think it's 16-0 as well. Very unfortunate that we have to call it this early. But I think as soon as Ox Gaming, the Aston Clutches got that 9th round on the board on CT side, it's sort of just downhill there for Ox Gaming. And we're going to see the Aston Clutches is going to be buying sort of the same thing again. We do see Tech 9, we do see the mob boss sort of set up Carnivore, pick over the Tech 9 and armor. He'll be tanking out mid. It's going to be pretty cool. See if he can get anything done all day. He's going to be boosted up, but he's going to be perching there. Trying to get some more information for you there with his mate Aristocrat. Any picks?
Nothing so far. Very patient coming out from the side of Aston Clutches, but so far Ox Gaming looking like they want to take this one as Carnivore back in with a headshot onto Fix. Now closing out onto that A site as Zephyr finds himself one onto Nath. And now they have the A site as Carnivore puts himself into position. However, Yeetie from behind does take one, so a 2 versus 2 retake situation. Can they avoid the 16-0 right now? Can they withhold their dignity in this one? Carnivore knows where he is, peeks out, takes him down, and just perfectly remains, and he can't get it done. 16-0 on the board. GG for the first game, Kermit.
I mean, that was a 4K from Carnival coming out. They could not deal with that Tech 9 and armor. Yeah, look. Oh my god, that's insane. You can just tell they had the finesse. I think Perp there actually dying every round as well as mobs. Their meme king. His meme's not helping him there. I think the Aston Clutches were just the better team. For sure, they just had the aim. Revan and Zephyr managed to carry their team to victory.
Yeah, GG's all round really, Kermit, but obviously not everyone can be the best. And so Ox Gaming, they're going to say goodbye to their dreams. They're going to rip in pieces, and they're not going to be looking at that nice LAN final. So goodbye, Ox Gaming. Go back to Hull. We'll see you on the other side. Aston Clutchers move on to the next round of the tournament. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if we're going to a break. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
I think we might be. We'll be waiting for the next match for sure.
So yeah, we are going to be heading to a break. But while we're on that break, check out NUEL, MSI, Computer Planet, Gamers Apparel and Twitch, our wonderful sponsors. Don't forget to hit them up. MSI, I actually have an MSI laptop and I love it. It is the bomb. So hit them up, check them out, and we will see you relatively soon.